Our Weekend Watch shines a spotlight on government activity, and this week the Chicago City Council overwhelmingly approved Mayor Johnson's spending plan for the next year. The $16.6 billion budget was praised for advancing the mayor's progressive agenda without raising property taxes. But it does come with some concerns, mainly how the city will pay for the ongoing migrant crisis. And here to break down the budget details is Alex Nitkin from the Better Government Association. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning.
Great to see you again. So tell me, Mayor Johnson's plan passed with little opposition. Why do you think that is?
I could point to a number of reasons, but I think by far the biggest is that it does not include a rise in the property tax levy. This is always the most controversial piece of any budget. The reasons why Mayor Lori Lightfoot's budgets faced more opposition is because of that property tax hike. He promised, that is, Mayor Johnson promised during the campaign not to touch that levy. He followed through on that, although he was able to close the budget deficit this year with some kind of one-time budget maneuvers that we don't necessarily know are going to be sustainable in future years. And so now the question is he going to be able to prevent future property tax hikes in future years?
Right. So let's talk about some of those promises that are included in this budget plan. What is he saying?
Well, I think that a big one is increasing funding for non-police emergency responses as part of what's called the treatment not trauma proposal. This was something that he included despite the fact that he really raised the police budget. Again, not because of adding more employees, but because of just contractual pay raises. In order to show that he was also kind of meeting some of his campaign obligations, beefed up funding for that, civilian social workers and non-police workers to respond to emergencies. One other promise that he fulfilled was kind of seeding the new Department of the Environment. That's a department that had been disbanded by former Mayor Rahm Emanuel that he's bringing back, although it's very small and it's going to be grown out. But, really in a lot of ways, those are sort of changes around the margins, and in all of the sort of big categories, it's really kind of a status quo budget compared to previous years.
Okay, so I know we've been talking about this of the last few weeks once this budget was out there. What are the concerns when it comes to funding the migrant crisis at this point?
Right. I mean, that's really the big topic right now. It's the big emergent issue facing the administration. The big, I think, controversy, as you put it, is that the budget allocates only about $150 million to, mitigate the migrant issue and try to accommodate new arrivals. And even the mayor's administration agrees that's just not going to be enough. And I think the gambit that they're playing here is that they're going to wait for the state and federal government to step in with more money, which of course is not a guarantee, but they did maybe breathe a sigh of relief just the other day when Governor Pritzker announced that the state will be kicking in another $100+ million for some coordination services.
Yeah.
But it's definitely going to take a lot more help than that.
Absolutely. Okay, Alex Nitkin with the Better Government Association. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Great to see you. So you can read more on Mayor Johnson's budget right on our website, abc7chicago.com, and the ABC7 Chicago News app. And at 8:57, we have more news coming up right at the top of the hour.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.